It's like if oil had a blanket and it put water inside it and wrapped it up like a baby and was rocking it. Hi, it's Terreana. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. Today I'm going to review some of my favorite products from last year, 2019. I have quite a few products here. Not all of them were launched last year, but a lot of them I find myself kind of gravitating towards. What? Gravitating towards. Thought that I'd share them with you so you guys can know what products I've been using, and maybe down in the comments you guys can let me know what products you are using too. I have some skincare products, I have some makeup products, and some products. I tried to group the products to kind of organize them, but I think that I failed miserably. So I will just go ahead and name off the products and kind of just go over them in just a random way. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start off with complexion. I have been using this Beauty Blender foundation nonstop since I got it. I'm in the shade 4.05W. And I don't have the original packaging because I've been using it so much, I kind of had to bust off the top. It's a beautiful foundation, and that's what I'm wearing today. It's like one of the only foundations that really lasts on the skin, and it just looks flawless every time I use it. Even when I had breakouts on my skin, I didn't really use very much makeup, but this is the foundation that I definitely reached for when I had some place to go out. The shade looks like this out the package. It dries really nice on the skin and it lasts all day. The next product that I use like crazy is this Fenty bronzer. It's in the shade Caramel Cutie. I haven't quite hit pan on it yet, but it is all dusty and busty because I use it all the time. I'm just about there, but I have to order another one. This is like the perfect shade for me. I find that even when I'm a little bit tan and when I'm just kind of my regular skin tone here in Guam, it still works really nice. It blends so nicely on the skin. It's not patchy, it's not too gray, it's not too orangey, it's just the perfect shade. Next thing for complexion is these Too Faced products. I have been using these nonstop, just like all the other ones that I'm going to mention. But I've been using them in conjunction with each other, and I find that they work the best that way. This one right here is the Too Faced Peach Mist Mattifying Setting Spray, and this is the Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Protecting Primer. So these two right here work so well together. This one is getting pretty old because I've just been using it and using it. The only thing about the mattifying version is that you have to shake it like crazy because you'll get these white patches on your skin if you don't shake it too well. So that's the only thing about this. It has a nice spray to it. It has just a really nice mist. It's not super light to where you can't feel that it's coming on your skin. It's not too light to where you can't feel it on your skin, and it's not too heavy to where you're just getting an aggressive spray. The same with this one. This is more a product that's kind of newer to me. I just decided to pick it up, but this is the Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer. And this one is just as nice. It has a really nice mist to it. It's not as heavy as that one, but then again, both of them are not super aggressive sprays. And if I want more of a moisturizing primer, like it doesn't give me like a super dewy look or anything like that. It sets really well, but it's not nearly as mattifying as this one. I use the primer first that goes along with it. It's like a really nice lotion, and it just blends into the skin so nicely. It's not super tacky, but it's tacky enough to hold the makeup in place, and it doesn't make your skin overly oily. So I feel like these two work perfect in conjunction with each other, as well as these two work perfectly in conjunction with each other. So this one right here, it's a bit creamier. Well, I won't say creamy, it's more of a moussey consistency. You can see that on the skin. It's kind of moussey and it's a little bit thicker, But once you blend it out, it just kind of instantly mattifies the skin just a tad bit, but it also leaves a cooling moisture. It's a very interesting formula, but I really like it. The last complexion product that I'm going to mention is this concealer by Kylie Cosmetics. This is in the shade Peanut. And this is what I've been currently using. When I'm a bit tanner, this is like the perfect highlight, but now that I'm starting to lighten up a bit, it's closer to my shades. What I'm wearing right now, you can kind of barely tell because I have it mixed in pretty well with the foundation, which is the Beauty Blender foundation. It applies so nicely on the skin. It's kind of on the thicker, moussey side, so you don't really have to wait for it to dry down to get fuller coverage. You get the full coverage already with it, so a little bit goes a long way, and I think this product is great. These two products that I got are more on the cleaner side. It's the Blush by Beauty Counter, and these are fantastic. These are the two shades that I'm kind of using right now, but I ordered every single one because they are so nice. This is the shade Sorbet. This is the shade that I'm wearing on my skin right now. And this is the shade Passion Fruit. When I say a little bit goes a long way with these, I mean a little bit goes a long way. Like you could just tap your brush, like tap.
Tap it in, give it a little tappy.
Girl, just pretend to tap, and you have so much pigment on there, and I just love these. These blushes are just so great. They last long on the skin, they're very pigmented, and they have pretty good ingredients in them as well. The next product I've been using so much of is this highlighter by ColourPop. When ColourPop started doing collabs with Disney, my heart just really sung. I just think that the products that came out with Disney are just so cute, and this is from the Villains collection. This is the highlighter. This is a Super Shock formula, and that's the packaging. Every single highlighter in their collection is so nice. This is what the highlighter looks like. That's the highlighter that I'm wearing today. It's a nice spongy consistency, and this highlighter lasts all day on the skin. It looks so beautiful. You don't have to use a lot, and even if you do use a lot, you can just kind of blend it into the skin, and it just gives the most beautiful highlight. You can build it up or just wear it really nice and subtle. I just love it. Let's go ahead and move on to eyeshadow. This eyeshadow palette has been my go-to eyeshadow palette since it launched. Every single color speaks to me. This is me in an eyeshadow palette. I love it so much. It has like some of the perfect tones in here. All the different formulas in here are beautiful. The glittery, more metallic formulas. The mattes are super mattes. They blend so nice. They're pigmented. The color Pinker is what I use on my eyebrows since I dyed my natural hair. I've been using Pinker to set my eyebrows. I'll link an eyebrow tutorial down below if you are interested in looking at that. I'll give you a few swatches right now. It's just like, look at that. They're just so nice and pigmented. It's such a versatile palette. Anybody can use it. You can use a light hand with it because they are so pigmented and the colors are not messing around. This eyeshadow palette sits on my vanity and I pretty much use it every day. And this is the eyeshadow palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills and Jackie Aina. Now I have some lip products that I want to go into. Let me find them.
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding.
Lip products are one of the things that I don't buy that much of because they expire so quickly and then the formula seems to change. So I kind of have my set lippy formulas. I use it and then I try something else. But these matte lipsticks I really enjoy. They smell really nice and they feel great on the lips. The Kylie Cosmetics Velvet Matte Lippies. The Velvet Matte Lipstick, I really enjoy them. They look so good on the lips. They feel really nice. They're not super drying. That's what I have on my lips right now. It's in the shade Punk. And this is one of the shades right here. I'm sure you guys seen these tons of times, but I just wanted to mention these because this is pretty much the only formula that I use on my lips. As far as gloss, I really like the Buxom glosses. I think that they're really nice. They're not too sticky and they're not too sticky and they have a nice plumping effect. So Buxom lip glosses are my favorite. This is a little trial size that I have. For some reason, I can't find the other ones that I have, but the one that I do like using a lot is in the shade Sangria. Last and final complexion product is this brow pencil by ColourPop. This is the Precision Brow Pencil, and this is the shade Black and Brown. I really love this so much. I feel like it lasts all day on the skin. You are not having to tug on your eyebrows to get the pigment to show up. It's just really nice. That's what I have on my brows right now. It comes with a spoolie and it's really inexpensive. I've been using the Precision Brow Pencil pretty much every day since I've got it. Next, I wanted to go over some brushes. I love makeup brushes. I feel if you have a good makeup brush, it can really change the game when it comes to makeup. I found 2 makeup companies last year that I really enjoy. The first makeup company is FEIYAN, and I did a video all about those brushes and I'll have that linked below. Even though I really do love those brushes, they seem to break apart pretty easy. Not the bristles. The bristles seem to stay intact, but the rest seem to fall apart. So if you still want inexpensive brushes, all you have to do is kind of glue it and get on with your life, which I have no problem doing that for the price point. It's still very worth it to me. The brushes that I found are by Solazzi, and these brushes are incredibly soft, incredibly durable, and I just love them. I bought a good amount of these brushes. They also offer a pro discount, so if you are a pro makeup artist or a cosmetologist, they offer a discount. And each and every brush is really soft. They seem to hold up in my kit, and when I'm working on clients, they always comment on how soft these brushes are. So these are the workhorses in my makeup kit, and I feel like I always get a flawless application with these. So these are just some of the few brushes that I have here. I really like the large powder brush. This is the L3 117. And then I have the crease blender brush, which is the L2 115. I really love blending with this brush. It just blends out eyeshadows so nicely. This flat shadow brush, it's the L223. I use this for underneath the eye to blend out concealer. Next one is the large concealer brush. It's the L302. This one is a little bit smaller than the previous brush that I just mentioned. I also use it kind of for the same things. If I need to do a touch-up on like blemishes, or if I'm doing a cut crease and want to cut the crease, I will use this. It's so versatile. The next brush is the Prime L203. A lot of the brushes I mentioned are kind of flat. I really like flat brushes because I feel like they just do the job that I need them to do, and Solazzi has some really great flat brushes. I use this kind of for similar things, but this is a tad bit fluffier so that I can do a nose contour if I want. I can clean up eyeshadow underneath. I use this for so many different things. And the last brush that I use is the Blush L311. I use this for blush, I use this for contour, I use this for powder just to dust and set certain areas on the skin. I also use this underneath the eye because it fits perfectly in there to dust away powder, and I could just use this for so many things. So that's that brush. We are moving right along. I wanted to mention this Garnier Micellar Water. This micellar water works so well for quick cleaning brushes. I don't necessarily use it to remove my makeup. I have another product for that, but this right here works so great for removing makeup out of brushes. So if you want to keep your white brushes nice and clean, you can use this. I'll link below a video of how I use this to clean my brushes. The next 3 products are skincare products. For those of you who've seen my other videos, you know that I've been battling my skin this year for whatever reasons, but I'm starting to come to a point where my skin is starting to be back on track. So knock on wood, hopefully that will last. But sunscreen is one of those things that I wear every single day, multiple times a day. I use a lot of sunscreen. And this sunscreen right here by Goop works so incredibly well. It's not one of those sunscreens where you put it on and you look like a ghost. This is the consistency of it. And it's so moisturizing, and it just rubs into the skin like lotion. It's so nice. It has like a sheen to it, but it doesn't last, so you can wear it underneath makeup and not be like a grease ball. This is the everyday sunscreen version with sunflower extract. This one is for face and body. This is SPF 50. It's water resistant and sweat resistant for 80 minutes. So for those of you guys who don't know, you should reapply your sunscreen throughout the day. It's formulated with no parabens, no synthetic fragrance, or oxybenzone. So all good things there, and that's why I love it. Next skincare product is by Origins. As you can see, this is pretty much all used up. This is the Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask. I've been using this product for a long time, but especially this past year I've been using it because my skin has been going crazy. When I use my acne medication, my skin tends to be a lot on the drier side, but it's also hot here, so I get oil. So this really helps balance all that out. It's super nice and moisturizing. This is an overnight mask, but you don't necessarily have to use it overnight to get the full benefits of it. Tried to squeeze out what I could, but this is what the product looks like, and it smells really nice. It's not overpowered in fragrance. It's not overpowered in fragrance, but it does have fragrance in it, as with most Origins products. But I just cannot explain to you how moisturizing this product is. So if you have dry skin or oily skin and have some dry days, this mask works great for every single body. The next product that I have 2 masks in here because masks have been just life for me during this skin situation. This is the Glam Glow Super Mud. This is the clearing treatment. This is a charcoal and salicylic acid based mask, and that's what really helps to dry out pimples. So when I had blemishes, this is what I was turning to. At night, I would dot my little blemishes. If I had clients, I would dot my little blemishes, and I was taking clients with this on my face just so that I can get my skin clear. And this right here was doing the job. It looks like this. It has like a slight tingly sensation, almost like burns the skin a little bit. Burns is not like the right word, but I don't really have another word for it. It has like a tingly sensation. You definitely don't want to put this on any open scars or if you have any scratches on your skin. I don't necessarily use this all over my face. I use this as a spot treatment, and I leave it on at night and wash it in the morning, and my blemishes are pretty much gone the next day. Let's go ahead and talk about hair products. Marrakesh oil is one of the products that I discovered back when I was in cosmetology school and worked for Cosmoprof. This oil smells so good, and all of my hair clients just loved when I put this on their hair because, one, it smells like vanilla, like a masculine vanilla, if you know what that means. It just smells so nice, and besides the smell, it works really great on the hair. It has so many uses. You can use it for smoothing out the hair. You can use it to style, to blow dry. But what I use it for mainly is a finisher to give an extra gloss and to help the ends of natural hair look really nice and polished. I just use this a lot. So I very rarely straighten my hair now, but when I do, this is a product that I use to wrap my hair with, and it keeps my style way longer than it would if I didn't. I love it, what can I say? So I found myself using this a lot more last year on my natural hair because I started straightening it a little bit more than I normally would. Let me go ahead and show you what it looks like. It is a very thick serum. I don't know if you could see that. It's a really thick serum, and oh, there we go. It's a really thick serum, so a little bit goes a long way. They have a lighter version of it as well, which is a little bit thinner, but I like this version because I feel like it does the job for any hair type. If your hair is extremely fine, then I would probably opt for the light version, but you could still use it. You just want to use a very little bit of it. The next hair product is this one by Cream of Nature. This is the coconut milk detangling and conditioning conditioner. This is what the product looks like. It's really nice and creamy. It's not super thick in consistency, but this has been a lifesaver for my natural hair. Since I've been here in Guam, I've been reaching for this product because it's easy to buy, it's really inexpensive. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, so I do use a lot of professional products. I just like how they are formulated, but this one right here, it works really well. I mix my color into this, so I use it as a refresher for my natural hair so I can keep the color in there a lot longer. And I detangle with this. It just works so well on my hair. I feel like my wash and goes come out a lot better. So the last but not least product, and it's a hair product, is this product by Matrix. It's from the Biolage line. It's the HydraSource Hydra Seal Spray for dry hair. This works so good. Just like, I keep saying that for all the products, but come on, it's a faves video, so I'm gonna love everything. This product is like a hybrid between a shine spray and water, pretty much. This product is so good. It's a nice spray. It has an aggressive spray though. It's aggressive. I don't know what else to tell you. It smells so good, just like most of the Matrix products, but
it's like moisturizing, but also hydrating, and also leaves your hair so shiny.
let me just spray it right here. It feels like you are spraying water on your hair when you use it, but yet, I don't know if you could see, it also gives you a sheen. This product is so good. It works great for my natural hair. I use it after twist outs when I let my hair be free. I use this if I need like a little bit of moisture and shine. This product, I love it. So that is it. Those are all my faves for 2019. Thank you so much for watching this video today and sticking all the way through to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and write me a comment down below on some of your faves for the year. And check me out on my other socials. It's Terreana everywhere, and my website, it's terreana.com. Bye guys.